Welcome to another SEO lesson. One of the most powerful ways to bring traffic to a website and to build links is to use press releases. And when you're using a paid online service for your press releases, you will find that they bring in traffic and links every single time you use them. Now, even if you don't have reporters calling or Oprah knocking down your door, press releases are still going to help your website. A great press release can completely change your business. It'll bring in a flood of traffic, a flood of links, and a ton of business, and can even get you on CNBC or Larry King. However, even when given all the benefits of press releases, the press release still remains one of the most underused tools I think there is out there that people for promoting a website, despite its tremendous upside, low cost, and low risk. So why don't more people use them? Well, people have their excuses. For example, I don't have anything newsworthy, or how about this one? My business is different, or I don't know how to write a press release. And this last one here, this one really befuddles me. It's, well, because someone might call me and want to interview me, and, well, I'd have to actually talk about my business to someone. And, well, of course these excuses are just that. They're excuses. I mean, coming up with something newsworthy, it's relatively easy. Any business can benefit from the use of press releases, really. They're relatively easy to write. And for those of you who are afraid that you might actually have to talk to someone, well, I'm not sure what to tell you. A lot of times the reporters are not going to call, but in some cases they might. But if you're convinced that you should start using press releases to promote your website, well then here are a few tips to make your press releases a little bit more successful. Number 1, headlines are vital. Just like a great headline can make or break your sales letter, the headline of a press release is the most important line of text you're going to write, so make sure you do it well. When people are looking for stories, they're just skimming headlines, and if your headline doesn't grab someone's attention, then it doesn't matter how great the rest of your press release is, because, well, nobody's going to read it. Now, fortunately, there are volumes upon volumes of great headlines at your disposal if you subscribe to a local newspaper or any magazine, and if you don't, just go to your local library. Just look at what they're writing and you'll see what works. Alright, number 2, press releases are not advertisements. Remember that your press release is for neutral, third-party type of writing. While you can and certainly should use your press release to promote new products and services, the actual press release should sound like, a reporter just wrote it. So try and put yourself in the reporter's shoes. Think of yourself as writing the story about the product, why it was created, a little bit of history from someone's point of view other than probably your own. Avoid the hype and just leave them with the facts. Number 3, quotes. Have you ever noticed how just about every article you read in the newspaper has a quote from one person or multiple people? Well, that's because a quote makes a story more interesting. It adds a little bit of a, instead of being such a general story, it adds more of a human touch to the writing. So, you always want to make sure you include a quote from someone in your press release. And if you don't have anyone to quote for your story, quote yourself. I do it all the time. And you can even use the quote as a way to insert a little bit of your marketing message if you'd like. So if you're sad that it's not an advertisement, well, here's your chance to stick it in a little bit. Now, with the potential benefits the press release has to offer, I mean, you'd really be a fool if you're not taking advantage of these in your business. And remember that if you'd like more link building tips like these, my free guide is available from the ultimatetrafficblueprint.com homepage. Thanks for watching.